Hi, Freedom Ads. It's Olivia. So, as we end Women's History Month, I'm coming to a very sad end. But I thought I would leave a solo message today to each of you, inviting us to spend a little time together doing a journaling exercise around legacy. When we talk about Women's History Month, so many of us think about women who have revolutionized industries, women who have changed the trajectory of history. But the reality is, not everybody is going to have those opportunities. But I believe that every woman is going to leave a legacy. What type of legacy will we leave? Doesn't always have to be tied to profession, doesn't have to always be tied to creating children. Think about the emotional imprint that you are leaving on other people, particularly younger women. And what I want you to do just for a few seconds is to think about a woman whose life has impacted you deeply. One woman who's impacted you greatly and deeply. When you think about this woman, how did she make you feel? Right? I think that we forget the details, the mundane details of every single day. But we never forget about how someone made us feel loved, how someone made us feel cherished, someone made us feel wanted. As I want you to think about the emotional impact that you're leaving on other people, right? As your legacy. The women in your church, the women that you work with, the people in your household. How do you make them feel? Do you make them feel free? Do you make them feel loved? When you're gone away from this earth plane and they think about you, how are they going to say that you made them feel? And so what I invite you to do right now is to find your journal, right? And I want you to write these questions down. You can come back to the answers later, or maybe you can start now. The first prompt is, if a young girl watched my life for 1 week, what would she learn about how to treat herself? Right? So if somebody was watching your life right now, how would they learn about how to treat themselves? Number 2, when people speak my name years from now, what are 3 words that I want them to feel in their bodies? Right? How do you want them to feel? 3 words. Number 3, what patterns in my family line am I committed to ending and healing? Again, what patterns in my family line am I committed to healing and or ending? And then lastly, what is one simple, loving ritual that I can start now that others can continue after I have left the earth plane? So what's a simple, loving ritual? I think about my mother and I think about how she would put lotion on her body and how she would put makeup on her face. And that was a very simple act of self-love. Can you think about a simple, loving self-care ritual that you can start that others can continue? It can be lotioning every crevice of your body, taking your time with your body, your skin, drinking your water every day, 64 to 90 ounces. What is it someone can do? Ooh, you know what I mean? She really took care of herself. She really loved herself. I have 2 final things, 2 final invitations as we talk about legacy. There are many young women out there who need guidance and need support. Once they leave our households, many of us think that they're done, but they're not done, as I've been reminded by someone in my family. So one of 2 things. Can you either write a letter or a text or leave a voice note for a young woman in your life, letting her know a piece of advice that you want her to have, letting her know that she is on your mind and she's in your heart, and that you care for her deeply, and that you see what she's building and what she's trying to do in this world, and you want to give her a piece of advice from your life story. As we close today, I invite you to remember that you alone are legacy. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to create it. You living your life, me living my life authentically, that is enough. May the women who've gone before you be honored in your life. May the women beside you be strengthened. And may the women after you inherit your courage and your peace. Much love and light to each of you. Ashe.